Oh, I'm cold. And hungry. And bored. And my butt's hurting. And I'm also thirsty. But hey, I'm not complaining. This is fun. I like staring at buildings all night, every night, until my eyes start bleeding. Do you think Naane's been acting weird? I mean, she's always been a bit weird, but after she came back from Myria... Actually, since you arrived. Why is that? Have you noticed anything... weird?
Anu, please pay attention.
Oh, what's there to pay attention to? We've been watching that building for a week now. Nothing is going on in there. I almost wish Liko was here instead of me. But any chance he has to avoid going on a mission with you, he'll take. I can't believe he's still upset you didn't kill that officer. I mean, we've gotten good information from him. Liko's just being a real poophead.
He's upset about losing Old Town.
Yeah, but what could we do? I mean, he decided he couldn't trust your information. That's not your fault. So, what else is going on with you? Hey, what happened with that woman, Anna? Didn't you and her...
Nothing happened. And I shouldn't have told you anything.
You can trust me. I tell no secrets. Except to all my girlfriends, of course, when we get together over wine and... I'm kidding. I have no friends, you know that. Aside from you guys. You guys are my best friends, and that's really sad. I'm depressed now. But she's pretty. Anna, I mean. Beautiful hair, striking freckles, nice scowl. She'd make a fine, companion.
I'm not interested.
Oh. Okay, so, is there anyone at all that you're...
Anu, I'm not interested in women.
You're not interested in... Sure! Oh, I knew that. Of course, that's fine. Perfectly fine. So who do you...
Look, something's happening.
Oh, yes, someone's leaving the house. Call in reinforcements. People leave that house every day, Kian. They arrive in the morning and leave at night. Almost like it's a real business of some sort.
Doesn't look like a real business to me.
You're too suspicious. Must be all that hanging around Azadi.
What are you guys up to?
Bip! What in Shadow's name are you doing here?
Nothing. Oh, right. I have a message. It's from Ulvik. He says, come to the bar immediately. There's been developments. I don't know what developments is, but Ulvik's face was frowny, so it's probably important.
It always is. Good job, Bip. Let's not keep Ulvik waiting.
I'll go first. We won't attract as much attention if we arrive separately.
Shrubbery of some sort. I haven't studied my Marcurian plants, but they appear quite ordinary. There's food left on the table.
You see that gentleman sitting over there? Don't look, you simpletons. Balance. You lot don't know much about subterfuge, do you? That man's an Azadi mechanic. He drinks here most nights, but I didn't know that part until I overheard him speaking to his friend earlier about the pipes. Seems that with the pipe network up and running, there's a lot of tinkering to be done. Our man over there carries a tool to open maintenance hatches.
If we can get inside a hatch,
We can maybe figure out what they're using the pipes for. That's brilliant, Ulvik.
So we slit its throat and dump him in the bay.
Not in my bar, you won't.
if they find out we've taken his tools, the information could turn out to be useless. No. We need to...
Borrow his tools, open one of those pipes to have a look-see, and put the tools back before he notices. And that was probably what you were going to say when I interrupted you. Sorry.
If you can do it without him noticing, I won't stop you. But if the Azadi ever suspect that I'm collaborating with the Resistance...
That will not happen, Ulvik.
So what do we do, Kian?
The others look to me for leadership now. It's important that I take charge and make the Ulvik brought this to our attention. It's only fair that I include him in the decision. The others look to me for leadership now.
We split up. We all look for a solution and reconvene here later.
That sounds better than what usually happens. You lot bickering and fighting over every little decision.
We can't take too long. That man won't stay here forever.
He's on his second drink. He usually doesn't leave until he's had at least 3. And I can offer a few on the house to make him stay longer.
It's decided then. We'll meet again here later this evening.
Winner buys around for everyone. No? No? It's not very motivating? Okay.
You wouldn't believe the amount of work that's required to keep the network running
He's a
smoothly.
mechanic. Working
Oh,
on
the
pipe
engineering's good,
network.
but
And he has a
the
workbox
assembly...
with tools.
Have you found anything yet?
I'm working on it.
Enno and Nico are still out looking. And you're not?
Requires fine skill, not brute force. Start rattling around and get stuck. If that happens,
Ulvik doesn't have the most sophisticated
let's
or
just say the
upscale
tower
clientele.
will be severe.
And I'm sure he's happy about that.
I do miss Old Town. Mercurius just not the same without the magic ghetto.
Shh.
What?
The emissary said he would not take
a look
violence
around
being
you.
embarrassed in front
Is this
of
the best
first.
Well, we have lost something, haven't we? Is this town really better off without rivals? Be honest.
Honesty is the quickest way to the noose.
Traditional Reap Moon snacks. Roasted apples, salted yam. I won't say no to a tasty bit of yam.
You're the only one not out there. Look.
We need to get a hold of
The
his
worst
tools in order
those
to access
tubes
the
growing
maintenance
are like
hatch in the
special
pipe
tubes.
network.
Really?
What do you call them here?
I should be getting home.
Before our arrival, the street lamps were lit with magic spells. They've been replaced with modern electricity. Honor Hilaris has posted these bills everywhere. He's serious about his run for office. Under his leadership, the City Watch will fester and rot. The ghetto's been burned to the ground. Whatever's left in there, it's ruins. It's surprisingly quiet out. Usually these tables are busy until late at night. Granted, it is chilly and damp. There's food left on the table. A pumpkin. An odd vegetable, native to the Northlands. We have nothing like it in Azadir.
Who's there?
Since the raid on Old Town, they've sectioned off more of the city at night. You can pass, but you need to answer questions. It's quite striking. I can only imagine what this Abnaxis creature looked like when he lived here.
There's official Azadi business going on here.
A pumpkin. An odd vegetable, native to the Northland. The wreaths are part of barrel bobbing. There's a tradition we also have in Azadir. Of course, we didn't use apples. We used nettles. They stung fiercely, and the children would cry. It was enjoyable. A single bob won't hurt. I'm sure no one's watching. Ah, this brings me back. Although without the nettles, something's definitely lost. A single bob won't hurt. Are those yams? No, they're only apples. Oh. Stacks of hay to represent the harvest festival, the reaping. It's surprisingly quiet out. Usually these tables are busy until late at night. Granted, it is chilly and damp. Everyone's probably inside. A pumpkin. An odd vegetable, native to the Northlands. We have nothing like it in Azadir. I believe they burn those on Reap Moon's Eve to celebrate the harvest, and to appease the Wicker Witch, the Yaga. This pipe has a hinged panel in it, but I'll need a tool to open it. Enu told me some believe the wreaths protect homes from Yaga, the Wicker Witch. You put a wreath on your door to show that you've made... It'd be easier to walk around unnoticed if there were more people about. But I do get to operate in peace. What was that herb the mole spoke of? Evensong. This must be it. It's an opiate. Consume enough and you fall asleep. Goat eats leaves. Goat falls asleep. Interesting. Wait. I remember someone talking about this.
What exactly are you doing to that
the
goat?
Mole, was it?
Wait, does this have anything to do with why you rejected me? Goats? Honestly?
What do you mean by goats and honestly? I don't understand your words, woman.
Hey, I'm not judging anyone. I'm just surprised is all.
Where have you been this past month?
Away. Far away. Travelling, so... This goat, what's going on here?
It's rebel business.
Clearly. How's that working out for you? Are you one of them now?
I'm atoning for my sins.
Right. But you are enjoying it.
I don't enjoy fighting my own people.
Well, you seem to be good at it. Word is the Resistance is gaining support, that people have hope now that you're there.
I'm doing what I can to help.
I heard you went soft on our vile little Azadi officer. If I'd known, I would have taken care of him myself. Not killing him makes some sense, a source in the tower and all, but for going torture, that's just a missed opportunity. The thing about torture is that it's a seal of authenticity. It makes every piece of information more reliable. I understand your friends didn't take the officer's word for it. Well, even if you didn't pull out of Old Town, at least the Resistance put up a decent fight before. The important thing is, many Azadi died that night. Chalice half full and all that.
What do you want?
Nothing. Nothing. I saw you. It's been a while. I wanted to say hello. Oh, I've missed this. The one-sided conversations, the sullenness and suspicion. I've come to enjoy it quite a bit. Anyway, goats?
We have a lead on the pipes.
Oh, that explains everything. I'll leave you to it then. I'm going to the Rooster later tonight. I need to speak with Ulvik. Maybe I'll see you there.
Maybe.
This is what I love about you, Kian. You're such a people person.
I'm not sure what's supposed to happen if you put up a... this brings me back. Although without the nettles, something's definitely lost. The wreaths are part of the Harvest Festival tradition. Enu told... I'm not sure what's supposed to happen if you put up a wreath without making an offering. Nothing good, I'm sure. Yaga comes and admonishes the children, maybe? Or eats them.
This is Evensong. It works on goats.
Well, then it should work on the Azadi too, eh? One more ale on the house, da?
Ah, what a lovely head. This one smells different. Malty, sweet. It's almost like the sugar ale from Southern as a Day. Now, this is a brew, Ulvik. It tastes like home, this does. It brings tears to my eyes. It is simply
Those tubes will make our lives better.
Really? How's that?
Well, they're there for the betterment of
It's a map of the
humankind,
pipe
aren't they?
network, with maintenance
What does that
hatches
even
marked in
mean?
red.
Well, life's a series of tubes.
I'll drink to that.
A tool for opening the maintenance hatches in the pipes.
Don't take too long out there. If he wakes up without his tools, there'll be questions and I won't have any good answers.
There's air flowing from right to left, like a tempest in a tube. The wreaths are part of the Harvest Festival tradition. A pumpkin, an odd vegetable, native to the Northlands. We have nothing like it in Azadir. They're building bonfires for Reap Moon's Eve next week.
There's official Azadi business going on here. Go on now, nothing to...
Apparently, the reaping's the right time for pumpkins, and they're an important part of the celebrations. Goddess knows why. They're hideous things. I know BIP's been tearing down these bills, but National Front supporters keep replacing them. There appear to be a lot of them, skulking in the shadows.
Who's there?
Since the raid on Old Town, they've sectioned off more of the city at night. You can pass, but you need to answer questions.
So I heard someone. Anyone there?
They've put up ornaments all over town for the festival of... The towers behind Hilaris's... Honor Hilaris has posted these bills everywhere. He's serious about his run for office. Under his leadership, the City Watch will fester and rot.
Martial law permits me to use my sword against you.
It's surprisingly quiet out. Usually these tables are busy until late at night. Granted, it is chilly and damp. Everyone's probably inside, carousing. The gale's blowing from right to left. It's a map of the pipe network, with maintenance hatches marked in red. There's food left on the table. I know BIP's been tearing down these bills, but National Front supporters keep replacing them. There appear to be a lot of them, skulking in the shadows.
You should get on with it. The Evensong's potent,
Those
but he will
tubes will
wake
make
up
our
before
lives
the night's
better.
over.
Really? How's that?
Well, they're there for the,
Hey.
betterment of
Hey.
humankind, aren't they?
What does that even mean?
I'm not yet done with
Life's
this.
a series of tubes.
I'll drink to that.
Are you awake?
That's one of the maintenance hatches from the mechanic's map. There's a powerful wind blowing from right to left, and it carries something with it. Those paper dragons are illegal. They've been arresting anyone caught running them, but new ones pop up every day. There's air flowing from right to left, like a tempest in a tube. The children appear particularly excited about the reaping. I've tasted the yams. I completely... Shrubbery. I envy those who can shut their doors at night and find peace inside. But that's why we fight, so that they can shut their doors and forget. I envy those who can shut their doors at night and find peace inside. But that's why we fight, so that they behind it. I envy those who can shut their doors at night and find peace inside. But that's why we fight, so that they can shut their doors and forget. Stacks of hay. I believe they burn those on Reap Moon's Eve to celebrate the harvest and to appease the Wicker Witch, the Yaga. If I have time, I wouldn't mind trying my hand at making some of these ornaments for the Enclave. Everyone there could use a feast to look forward to. The harbour master answers to the council, but all ships that dock here need a letter of permission from the emissary's office. So, in effect, the tower controls the harbour. Before our arrival, the street lamps were lit with magic spells. They've been replaced with modern electricity. There's a powerful wind blowing from right to left.
There's official Azadi bit.
It's surprisingly quiet out. Usually these tables are busy until late at night. Granted, it is chilly and damp. Everyone's probably inside, carousing. They've put up ornaments all over town for the Festival of Reaping. Harvest season is important in the Northlands. Behind every window there are stories.
Who's there?
Since the raid
Hey,
on Old Town,
who
they've
goes
sectioned
there?
off more of the city at night.
Must have been the
You can
wind.
pass, but you need to answer questions. There's food left on the table. That's going to attract rats. And owls. Bloodthirsty owls. Shadow. He's dead to the world, knocked out by Evensong.
Those tubes will
They
make
appear
our
to be
lives
having
better.
a good time.
Really? How's that?
Well deserved,
Well,
too.
they're there for the betterment of humankind, aren't they?
What does that even mean?
Well, life's a series of tubes.
I'll drink to that.
Hey. Hey! Are you awake?
If I ever have trouble sleeping...
You're not awake.
He's out like an Iradian soldier on Rose Eve.
I won't say no to a tasty bit of yam.
Those tubes will make our lives better.
Oh,
Really? How's that?
Well, they're there for
delicious.
the betterment of humankind, aren't they?
What does that even mean?
Well,
I wish them
life's a
all the
series
happiness.
of
He's dead to the
tubes.
world. Knocked
I'll
out
drink to
by...
that.
They appear to be having a good time.
Alvik is a good man. I enjoy his company. He's true to his word. I trust him
I
with my
won't
life.
say no to
Consider
a
him a
tasty
friend.
bit of yam. There's food left on the table. That's going to attract rats. And owls. Blood. There's food left on the table. There's air flowing from right to left, like a tempest in a tube. A pumpkin, an odd vegetable, native to the Northlands. We have nothing like it in Azadir.
There's official Azadi.
Apparently, the reaping's the right time for pumpkins, and they're an important part of the celebrations. Goddess knows why. They're hideous things. My veil won't work if I approach the guards and speak to them. They'll see me, and they'll have questions. A crate full of angled pipe sections. Elbows, if I'm not mistaken. The ghetto's
Who's
been
there?
burned to the ground. Whatever's left in there, it's ruins. That didn't accomplish anything. Whatever's in there just bounces off the pipe. Where did the orb come from? I should investigate where this pipe leads. Hopefully to some answers. It's surprisingly quiet out. Usually these tables are busy until late at night. Granted, it is chilly and damp. Everyone's probably inside, carousing. I need to find a way into that building tonight.
Were you here when we had that horrible mess the other day?
I don't think so.
Or one of them, what are they called? Them ground crawlers.
Rats?
That's it, rats. One of them rats got into the pipes. Whoop! Got sucked right into the engine.
Whoa. That doesn't sound good.
Light, what a bloody mess. Literally. Guts, bones, hair, blood everywhere had to shut things down. And it was us who had to clean it. Engineers wouldn't touch it, said their hands are too valuable. I guess ours aren't.
It's a soldier's lot, isn't it? We do the grunt work. That's how it goes.
Well, I guess they think cleaning out rat guts is more important than us keeping watch and protecting them engineers in there.
Guess so.
Kin. So we meet again, Azadi.
Goddess. It's late, boy. You should be in bed.
So should you. What you doing now?
I'm too busy to be talking to the boy. The boy appears genuine. Yes, that's exactly what I'm
Are
doing.
you that hungry? Rats taste like...
I'm not eating the rat.
Okay. Well, don't let me keep you
Are
from...
you just going to sit?
Not every night I get a
Fair
shot.
point. Ah, yams. A few weeks ago, I'd never tasted yams. Now I can't get enough. I'm a budding... It's a leftover cheese and meats plate. I've dined here. The food's good. I would never have left any bits uneaten. That's going to attract rats. And owls.
You're taking way too
Bloodthirsty
long.
owls.
I'm getting bored.
Shadow.
You're not very good at catching rats, are you?
How can you not want yams? You vermin are truly beyond all hope of redemption.